In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grasses swayed under the warm sun, lived a young elephant named Ellie. Ellie was full of energy and curiosity, always eager to explore her surroundings and learn new things. She had a loving family and many friends, but there was one thing that Ellie longed for more than anything else: to be a leader. In the elephant herd, leadership was a role taken very seriously. The leader had to be wise, strong, and brave. Ellie's mother, Ella, was the current matriarch, and Ellie admired her greatly. Every day, Ellie watched her mother guide the herd with grace and wisdom, helping them find food, water, and shelter, and protecting them from danger. One day, Ellie's mother gathered the herd. "Tomorrow is a special day," she announced. "It's time for the great test of leadership. The one who passes the test will be the next leader of our herd." Ellie's heart skipped a beat. This was her chance to prove herself. She spent the rest of the day preparing, thinking about all the qualities a great leader should have. She practiced her trumpet calls, ran through the savanna to build her strength, and talked to the older elephants to learn from their experiences. The next morning, the sun rose, casting a golden glow over the savanna. The herd gathered in a clearing, buzzing with excitement and anticipation. Ella stood tall and proud, ready to explain the test. "There are 3 challenges," she began. "The first is the test of strength. You must push a large boulder to show your physical power. The second is the test of wisdom. You must solve a problem using your intelligence. The third is the test of courage. You must face your fears and protect the herd." Ellie felt a mix of nerves and excitement. She took a deep breath, reminding herself of her preparations and determination. The first challenge was the test of strength. A massive boulder lay at the edge of the clearing. The young elephants took their turn, one by one straining and pushing with all their might. When it was Ellie's turn, she approached the boulder with confidence. She positioned herself and pushed with all her strength. The boulder moved slowly at first, but Ellie didn't give up. She gritted her teeth, dug her feet into the ground, and pushed harder. Finally, the boulder rolled forward, and the herd cheered. Next was the test of wisdom. Ella led the young elephants to a nearby grove where a series of logs were arranged in a puzzle. "You must move the logs to create a path," Ella explained. "This requires careful thought and planning." Ellie studied the logs, thinking about the best way to move them. She remembered the stories her mother had told her about solving problems with patience and clear thinking. Ellie began moving the logs, one by one, testing different arrangements. After several tries, she found the solution and created a clear path. The herd watched in awe as Ellie completed the puzzle, proving her intelligence and problem-solving skills. Finally, it was time for the test of courage. Ella led the herd to the edge of the savanna, where a dense forest began. "In this forest lives a pride of lions," Ella said. "You must enter the forest and bring back a piece of the special fruit that grows there. It's a dangerous task, but it will show your bravery." Ellie's heart pounded in her chest. She knew the forest was a place of great danger, but she also knew that courage was an essential quality of a leader. With her head held high, Ellie entered the forest. The shadows grew darker, and every rustle in the bushes made her jump. She took deep breaths, reminding herself to stay calm and focused. As Ellie ventured deeper into the forest, she heard the distant roars of the lions. She moved quietly, careful not to attract their attention. After what felt like an eternity, she spotted the special fruit glowing with a soft, golden light. She plucked a piece and turned to leave, but a loud roar stopped her in her tracks. A lioness emerged from the bushes, her eyes fixed on Ellie. Ellie felt a surge of fear, but also a determination to protect her herd. She trumpeted loudly, standing her ground. The lioness paused, taken aback by Ellie's bravery. Slowly, the lioness retreated, disappearing into the forest. With the fruit clutched in her trunk, Ellie hurried back to the herd. The moment she emerged from the forest, the herd erupted in cheers. Ellie had passed the test of courage, proving her bravery and ability to protect her family. Ella approached Ellie, her eyes filled with pride. "You have shown strength, wisdom, and courage," she said. "You have passed the great test of leadership. From this day forward, you will be the leader of our herd." Ellie's heart swelled with joy. She had achieved her dream and earned the respect of her family and friends. As the sun set over the savannah, casting a golden glow over the land, Ellie stood tall and proud, ready to lead her herd with the same grace and wisdom her mother had shown. And so, Ellie the elephant's big day ended with a new beginning. The herd had a new leader, and Ellie knew that, with her strength, wisdom, and courage, she would guide them through any challenges they faced. The savannah was her home, and she was ready to protect and nurture it, just as her mother had taught her.